Hi everyone, welcome to another live broadcast where we are going to explore one of the most critical aspects of modern business cybersecurity. Our topic for today is future proof your business with emerging cybersecurity trends and strategies. As we all know, cyber threats are evolving at unpredictable pace, and staying ahead of these threats is essential for the survival and growth of any business. So today we will explore the latest trends in cybersecurity and discuss strategies that can help your business not only against your cyber threats but also anticipate and prepare for your future challenges. So before we explore, I would like to invite our guest for today, Mr. Arul Silva Thomas, founder and director of Briskinfosec, who has almost 15 years of experience in cybersecurity. Hi, Mr. Arul. Thank you so
Hi,
much once
Nisha.
again for
Thank you
joining
so
our
much.
live broadcast. Thank
Thank you
you.
so much for your warm welcome, and to the all the attendees. Thank you so much for your patience and attention on this specific live program. So today we are going to have a very interesting topic, which is a future proof of cybersecurity related to the strategies and all. So today I want to share whatever the learnings we got it from our customer personally, as well as whatever the mindset generally the industry have when we are coming into the cybersecurity on this today's trends. So I hope this will be more useful for you. You can directly relate with your business. You can take informed decisions on the same time. Let's get into the topic immediately. I'm planning this session for next 20 to 25 minutes, and post that in between also, whenever you are having questions, you please comment in the box in the comment section. Tanisha can definitely ask the question, and we are ready to clarify all your doubts as well. Thank you so much. Let me get into the session. Let me share my screen. Can you see my screen, Anisha?
Yes, it's his.
Okay, super. Thank you so much. So, I think let me look at the title, which is a future-proof your business with the emerging cybersecurity trends and strategies. Respective of future-proof, I want to give a clarity like why future-proof is really required. So, from the initial days, whenever the industry and organizations are started, and whatever the industries are really successful at this moment, to name it like just a Google or Microsoft or any other AWS kind of any companies if you can take, they are they are sustaining in the business for long years, and they have invested the right time on the technologies, and they have invested right time on the strategies, and they have taken the R&D related investment, and through that they have taken some decisions, some technologies they have adapted, and because it was right time on every stage, because of that they are able to sustain in the business, and they are like a big giant at this moment. Even though we have some of the negative examples, like who are all the big giant already lost the battle because they are not taking the right decision. You can just look for the Nokia mobiles and the BlackBerry mobiles and all. They are not taken the right decision in the right time. Because of that, they lost the battle, and there is no business related to the BlackBerry phone or Nokia phone. So reason is so many things, but in that the strategy is a major point. So now, if you take any company in the overall globe perspective, whatever the company you're taking, everyone is backbone by the IT. So in IT, there are biggest booming, biggest digital storm is going on. At the same time, now from last 2 years onwards, we are seeing the AI as a major wave. When AI is coming, it's not like the AI is like a separate domain is scaling up. It is actually influencing each and every domain of the IT environment. It may be some tools which is related to the software development or IT management or security management or security monitoring, CISO based tool or CU related tools. Some of the decision making tools also the AI is getting influenced. So because of that, you can expect a lot of changes within the 3 to 7 years span of time. So I feel this specific topic is really important. Now we are in this transition. The AI wave is really hard now, and everyone running our business, and how this going to be changed in the next level respect of the cybersecurity as well. Because when IT is booming, the biggest threat for IT is cyber attacks. So cyber attacks also booming respective of the AI or any other things. So I want to highlight 12 most common cybersecurity mysteries that which we need to address, and we have to start addressing in your organization, so that you can definitely future proof respective of your business. It's not like all these 12 can be applicable for a single organization. Depends on your business function, depends on your business, your customers. Few of the areas may not applicable for you, and I will take it in the more holistic level. So in left side, I have mentioned the 12 different topics, and I have also created some kind of framework like what you can understand from the each and every topic. And I'm coming up with a more texty this time because I want to share this depth with you guys and also in the public forum. And without the explanation, they have to understand what is the intents of the presentation. So because of that, I came with that. And still, whenever you guys are stuck, you want some clarity, you can always reach us on this. So first one is the 12 different categories. We are coming up with the 12 different critical questions, what may be in your mind. So first question, what are the most significant emerging cybersecurity threats that business should prepare for in the next 5 years? It is a really critical question because as running a business, you already invested a lot on the cybersecurity side and invested a lot on the peoples and technologies and all. And still, these kind of the transitions are influencing you to go further and invest a lot more as well. But when it's coming to the comparison, you already invested on the antivirus, but now people are pushing you to go for the EDR, the endpoint detection response, because EDR is better than the traditional antivirus. It's coming up with that own features and all. Same time, because of this technology influences, the phishing and insider threats, what is coming inside of your organization, and TCP issue, business continuity planning related issue is really huge. So because of that, you need to you need to come from your you need to come out from your comfort zone, and you have to focus on the security lots. In the trends perspective, the ransomware attacks and the phishing mails are really convincing because of the technology what we are having at this moment, and insider threats also increasing a lot. And post that, the strategy you have to implement the EDR kind of stuff to avoid the attacks and integrate the threat intelligence feeds to automate the threat intelligence process. You cannot you cannot believe the one product, whatever the things are coming. You have to arm with many other different solutions so that it can provide the better security. And regularly update your continuous monitoring and all those things. So that would be coming into this. Moving on to the next, the AI gen AI. So how can AI and machine learning can leverage to enhance proactive security measure, and what role will they play in the Gen AI race? Now the problem is AI and machine learning is really good, and that is in our positive side. A lot of research is going on, and people are integrating for the better security and using that as a major cyber defense and threat intelligence related perspective. But at the same time, the problem is it has a limited integration, and understanding of AI also is not as much because so many companies are, because of the AI as a major keyword. So a lot other companies have started to club AI as their feature with a small automation, or they just integrate with any other AI based API, and they are providing the very small solution respective of the AI and climbing the entire product as AI. And because of the digital marketing, SEO and all, the most of the time customers are trapped by those keywords and they are choosing the wrong products into the wrong time. Because most of the time, because of the security is really costly, and the decision makers are fall into the victim of choosing they are choosing wrong product with a least price, and that becoming the biggest problem for them. So definitely, you have to change your strategy respective of the solution when you are trying to identify the solution. So integrate the AIML across the security infrastructure. Use of AI for proactive threat hunting and automated incident response, and regularly train the AI model, which is used by the solution, would be more appreciated. And you can also do the self-evaluation, like are you employing the basic security system or SIM related tools capabilities at this moment? And also, are there any AI tools, detection and threat hunting related automated response available in your organization? These two questions are really crucial for you. And at the same time, you can identify your metrics according to these three factors: accuracy of the threat detection and false positive rates, and speed of automated response. So if you can address these are the 3 points in your security implementation, which is SIM or security monitoring related stuff, you can definitely mature your security monitoring and incident response with the AI for sure. With that, we're just moving on to the next domain. It's a blockchain. So, what role do blockchain technologies play in the future in the cybersecurity, and how can business integrate them effectively? Because now the about the blockchain, there is a big hype. Is that yes, blockchain is really secure. How people are using AI as one keyword, and blockchain also one of the keyword is used by most of the identity access related tools and authentication related tools, like nobody can hack it and all. But in a real time example, that is mostly available for the crypto coin network that is penetrated well. But apart from that, when it's coming to the real time implementation of the IT security and all, the awareness and the materials what is available to see the client is really less. But still, the theories are available. Like blockchain can be the very good to provide the better security, respective of different use cases. So, in the trends perspective, the interest is high, and blockchain for digital identities and data integrity is good, and potential decentralized security models that can be provided. So, single point of failure would be definitely avoided. And respective strategy perspective, identify use case of blockchain and develop a pilot project. Whenever some customers or some vendors are claiming the blockchain based security solution, please go for the pilot installation for the month time, analyze the results, and explore the real potential of the blockchain, what they're claiming, and then you can go for procure that specific software. Even though if you are spending some small money for that POC, that also really good. And several self-evaluation, these are the questions will help you to like identify what are the blockchain related transactions or tools something used in your organization. Is blockchain is really required, blockchain based solution is really required for you? That is also one of the important question you have to ask. And metrics, if you are already using the blockchain, definitely you can uh, come up with the metrics like a transaction integrity and reduction in fraud and system reliability. So these are the metrics you started to capture so that you can take a right decision, like whether you can go with the same blockchain model and the solution or any other solution you can move on. With that, we are going to move forward. Next is we are going to discuss about the IoT. The what strategy should businesses should be adopt to ensure the security of their supply chain and specialty with the rise of interconnected device and IoT. Because now we are observing whenever we are going for the IoT related security test or any hardware related security test, we could see that compared to the IT software development, So all the IT software and everything is created under one roof, maybe by the same company or some other third party company, one company or two company would be involved. But when it's coming to the IoT, right? So ICs are manufactured by somebody, and the boards are manufactured by somebody, and the architectures are prepared by somebody. And some of the vendors we doesn't know who is actually supplying it at all. But end of the day, when it's going to fit into the product and giving into the consumer side, right? Consumer always see only the people who is actually delicate or who is uh, uh, actually sorry who is actually giving that specific board or IoT hardware to the customer, and all the security responsibility lies with them. But this board actually depends on almost 10 to 15 different vendor on the different perspective. Because of that, even the security issues are identified. The distributor or user who is using that board for some kind of IoT solution, they may not be in the position to fix that thing as well, uh, because that is not owned by them. So that kind of the biggest supply chain issues we are seeing in the IoT sector. So our suggestion is, when you are looking for some electronics based hardware or any of the hardware, the, the hardware based products or something, at that time try to own the complete information of the supply chain market, who is doing it and who is owned the IP. If there is some problem, who will be replace it, who will be address it, like all those questions you have to ask before you go into the market. Otherwise that will backfire you a lot, because now the compliance and attack perspective or assessment perspective, different countries coming up with their own compliance. They are putting a lot of fines and all, so you should not get trapped into that. So make sure if you are in IoT, you have to make sure your supply chain should be secure. Next one is privacy and compliance. This is also just connected with the previous one, supply chain, because now the question is, how can businesses effectively balance the adoption of cutting edge cybersecurity technologies with a need to protect privacy and comply with evolving regulations? Having the privacy as well as compliance with any other technology, it is like a cat on the wall, and someday we have to both of them coming into the same page, and we have to align on the some kind of privacy and compliance related stuff. So because of that, the EU GDPR compliance and India DPDP compliance. So these are the compliance and all. Make sure we are our data, make sure the citizen data is secure, as well as you are having the right technical trends and technical tools as part of your organization to maintain that compliance, as well as give the clarity, the overview of the compliance. So that way, it is coming up with additional responsibility. That may not be going to add the business support, but it is demand by the regulators. So everyone should go for it the same. And for that also, so many applications, the compliance ready products or something is available. Just don't trust anything on because of keywords, because you need to do a research and you need to go with the POCs. Then you take a decision. That would be very good. Next one is biggest and common attack across all the organization is a phishing, because now the phishing attacks are more sophisticated and more targeted and social engineering based. When even we are receiving the phishing emails and all, like, okay, they are identifying the people from the LinkedIn, and based on that, they are identifying the employee's designation, and based on that, they are trying to send an email from the team leader to the security engineer. Like, there is some scenario, the customized scenario they are generating from the GenAI, and using that content the people are targeting. Most of the time it is like a convincing, because because of the methods it used, and also because of the different the use cases they are using is like a more generic one, and it's a high chance people can trap on the same. So phishing, respect of phishing attacks, we need to in this today's world we need to worry about email security gateways, phishing deployments, those kind of solutions we have to think, and we have to also see that whether our email providers who are supporting, whether they are having the products or any other third party products are supporting, and based on that you can take a decision as well. So earlier it is like having email is fine. Now we have to use the email along with all the security. Still, we need to go with the employee security awareness and phishing awareness and all, so that they will not get trapped and our company should not be getting into the trap situation. So with that, next we are moving to the ransomware attacks, which is ultimate for most of the organization. But one good news is the ransomware attacks are reduced compared to the last year, but but reduced in the sense earlier it is like a blind wave. The people are trying to target the ransomware attacks left and right. Now, because of the technologies and AI adoption and all, they started to identify and pinpoint the right the technology giants or giant companies, and they are trying to do the targeted attacks. And before they are asking the ransom to the company, they first get the target the company, hack it, and copy all the sensitive data, sell it in the marketplace. After that, they will come back to you and they will be asking, okay, we are. After that, they will lock your servers and all. After that, they will ask a ransom. So they are taking the double benefits now, and because of the Gen AI and all, they are doing a lot of research. They are creating the timely based bomb and make sure it is not identified by the cybersecurity tools most of the time. So please be aware, the ransomware attacks, which is not super sophisticated and all, if you are followed basics, definitely you can escape a lot. And also there are special ransomware prevention based tools, or the plugins are part of the your the antivirus program or firewall programs and all. So you can try to adapt that and try to enhance your security in this specific days. So that is really matters. Earlier, it is like we are having the AV is more than fine, but now definitely having the AV is not a big job. Now, what kind of AV we are having, whether that AV is capable to identify the ransomware, even the attack is happened, whether you can able to recover some of the files from the ransomware, like these are the capabilities we have to discuss and we have to choose the solutions accordingly. Next one is a remote workforce. Earlier, everyone come to office and they will do the work, but COVID changed a lot, and that's given the flexibility to a lot of companies, and a lot of employees are still working from home, and they are provided with the official laptop and VPN connection and cloud-based desktop over the cloud, and based on that, they are managing the entire work uh, entire employees. But the problem is like, yes, respective of a few businesses, it will be works fine. But when the company is coming to the technology perspective, and if that specific person laptops or because they are working from the remote, if you are not using the technology proper manner, if you are not if you are not um, take care of the end user laptops in a secure manner. So hackers can be getting to that, and that will end of the day they will be getting into the real cloud networks and they can steal the data as well. So you should have proper the mechanism which is for monitoring and monitoring maintenance and also take control over the remote. That's really matters. Those solutions are really required at this moment when you think your employees can work from remote. And finally, the new threats. So, respect of the new threats and new threats and new ransomware, new 0 days or something coming in the sense. Now, these new threats are not evolving from the very old threat. It is like now it is coming like a more sophisticated manner, like when security issues, when one single vulnerabilities are identified, around that 5 or 6 different vulnerabilities are merged and it will be coming like a bomb. It is happening not only just a malware situation, it is happening fileless malware and SMS based malwares and link based malwares are coming. And these are the malwares are doesn't need a executive permission. It's just a rendering permission itself. The malwares are targeting. So your IT team should knows what are the threats are coming, how they need to educate themselves, and regular regular training with other people is really matters. And next one is quantum computing because that's going to be the next technology in the quantum cryptography, which is going to be change the way of cybersecurity because every company and every country having the race to achieve the quantum supremacy so that they can able to control the world. That is what people have in their mindset because whatever the take example, if you are using banking, the password is encrypted with the 2048 bit and that can be cracked within 2 seconds by the quantum computing. So that way the computing power has been increased, but that is not popular and that is not matured enough at this moment. Nobody is climbing as a hacking perspective, but China is doing big way on the quantum cryptography, and US and UK also invested a lot, and India also just started on the quantum computing. But when quantum is going to be matured, whatever the device we are using, even our laptops and mobile phones and our headphones and everything going to be changed, respective of size and respective of the capacity. Next one is the API security because now the modern applications are purely based on API. Most of the time, we are seeing that our customers are not creating their own API. They just adapt with their another one third-party APIs and they are building the application, go to the market. So that is the strategy going on now. Where earlier it is like you are going to worry about okay whatever the API is coming from the third party, you just integrate and go. Now you need to verify that security of that API, the company, how they are maintaining the security, because that will be biggest problem for your customer as well when they are trusting you and coming to you for the security. So keep that in mind. And now you need to worry about API gateway related security detection, and also you can also identify regular security assessment for your code review respective of API so that you can keep away those kind of threats. Not only your data and your customer data also can be secured. So final question we are coming, like how can businesses ensure the cloud security in the context of increasing cloud adoption and hybrid environments? See, in the cloud adoption, it's widespread. It's super popular at this moment. Okay, nobody is hesitant to go cloud now. So that is the way the cloud adoption is available, and cloud security also proved at this moment. But only the part is don't assume your cloud provider will take care of entire security. They are just trying to provide you the better environment with the highest availability and holistic level of security. if you are deploying some application, if you are maintaining your infrastructure in a cloud, in the sense, you should have a right people, and you should follow the some standards of the CSA and MITAIR and all, and you have to create as a cloud security controls and all, and you need to create your environment in a proper manner, go to the basics and follow all the best practices, so that you can be the secure in the cloud. The cloud is always getting vulnerable most of the time because of the misconfiguration or the vulnerable application what is deployed into the cloud domain. So these are the 12 different areas I want to highlight to you guys. So focus, you please focus on that and relate yourself, and wherever it is needed, you can definitely improve yourself. So finally, the conclusion, you may have a confusions here, like, okay, so I have this one, that one and all, but you are not alone. Out of 100 percentage, almost 99 percentage companies are in the dilemma situation and confused situation only, but still we have to take some decision to future proof our business. So immediately think about what kind of change you can make in your organization respective of technology, how you are adapting at this moment. Try to identify, analyze, and understand the change, and take up POCs and try to implement and re-review as well. That way, you can definitely build a future-proof business for sure. So thank you so much, team. If you have any questions, I'm ready to answer on the same. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Harul. It was such an insightful session. So yeah, for sure, all these 12 verticals will help the companies to anticipate against the cyber threats, and also even in future to help them grow and survive. So it was very useful. Uh, for now, I'm not thinking anything. Any questions is not there. So
Okay,
we're not got
fine.
any
Sure.
questions here. So anyways, we'll be getting it in display. So if we get any questions, we'll answer them.
Okay, great. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much,
So
Harul.
thank you
Yeah,
so much. Thank you so much, all. And we are excited to see you in another interesting topic. We will be sharing all the deck to all the attendees, and you please go over and let us know whatever the questions you are having. We are ready to support you on all the cybersecurity aspects. Thank you so much. Bye.
thank you so much, Harul.